At 102 years old, Ida Keeling is still moving forward.
Exercising is one of the best things ever came out in the world. It just keeps you moving, keeps you functioning all over.
Ida's drive has come through a lifetime of hardship, struggles, and something she picked up from her father.
I think I was something like him. He don't let nothing keep him down.
Born in 1915, Ida grew up in Hell's Kitchen, New York City, not far from Harlem. Her parents owned a grocery store and were able to provide for Ida and her 7 siblings.
Those were special days. So everything was great. The schools were good. You had good friends. So therefore, Harlem was a beautiful place during some of my childhood.
Her parents were also Christians, who taught them the values of faith, hard work, and perseverance. They would need all of these traits when in October of 1929, the Great Depression began.
So he lost the store and he lost the house. You don't even think about it until you get old enough to realize what a depression really is. 2 words came up back there: make do. I just go with the flow and do the best you can with what you got.
Her father began selling produce out of a cart, and they found a new apartment. To help the family, Ida looked for work, but jobs were scarce, especially for a teenage African-American female.
Go in there and ask for a job, they will come tell you that we don't hire colors. What kind of foolishness is that? What the color got to do with the power of the people? Just have to stay focused, just like I say. I never go downtown looking for a job or anything and come back empty-handed. I walk until I find something.
Then at 17, she landed a job at a sewing factory.
I made $6 a week. Whatever they had, I took.
For the next 2 decades, Ida continued working and witnessed the tragedy and triumph of World War II and America's return to prosperity. During that time, she married Lawrence Keeling and had 4 children.
Your children is always your main thing. I don't care how old they get or what, they're still yours.
Then in 1953, she and her husband separated after he became an alcoholic. While Ida persevered as a loving, working mother, another African-American woman was about to make history. On December 1st, 1955, Rosa Parks refused to take her seat in the back of the bus, starting the firestorm that was the civil rights movement.
We march, protest, and I also been in pickets. There was always some problem. Oh, can't stand here, you can't do this, you can't do it. The law allowed it, but here comes another piece of the law to start trouble.
Even as racial tensions and riots spread across the country, Ida hoped and believed for peace and had faith that justice would prevail.
There's something out there, some power out there greater than them and their guns. That power is the power of God.
In 1964, President Lyndon Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act to begin a process of healing and racial acceptance.
We believe that all men are created equal, yet many are denied equal treatment.
That was beautiful. Civil rights was beautiful. It brought people together. It also make you feel better about yourself.
But the fight for racial equality was far from over as America rolled into the tumultuous 1960s.
Like my father said, that's part of life. Things go wrong when you don't expect it.
With racial unrest and Americans fighting and dying in Vietnam, drug use pervaded the country.
The drugs really mess up people awful. All the Harlems of America where people don't have nothing. So many of our boys died.
Ida's 2 sons, Donald and Charles, served overseas in the military. Both returned and fell into years of drug use. By 1981, both had died because of their drug addictions.
That was sad times for me. That's when I felt really lost, really broken down. I was not me. I was just always sad, feeling down in the dumps, wondering what did I do wrong.
For the first time, Ida needed help moving forward. So her daughter Cheryl had a proposition.
She asked me, Mommy, you want to go on a 5K run with me? I said, ain't nothing else working, so I'll go on the run.
At 67 years old, Ida ran her first race. And through running, Ida found healing.
It helps you feel good. It just gives you something to look forward to, hang on to, and say, I'm gonna make it, even though it hurts. It's like the Bible says, that too shall pass, and it passed.
Ida hasn't stopped running since, and over the last 35 years, she's set several records in her age divisions. Today, she stays active with Cheryl, her daughter and coach, speaks on the importance of staying active, and has written a book on her life's journey.
I'm going to keep running until I can. I'm 102, but I thank God every night for my blessings and also keeping me focused and alert and helping me move on like I need to move. And that's the end of my story.